Hi there Gemini, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for October 5th to the 11th. Gemini, let's see what's on the cards for you. I had a day off tarot yesterday and what can I say? I missed it. I'm really looking forward to getting started again, back into it. So let's go to the Work Your Light Oracle from Rebecca Campbell to check out what overarching themes or messages want to come through for you, Gemini. This one's been coming out a lot lately, and you know what? I didn't see it for so long when I had this deck initially. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. It's really the energy of joy. It's the Three of Cups energy, and it's saying, hey, look, we've had a tough year, and if possible, can we find that moment to just lighten up, to just have fun, to just appreciate the small things, and if possible, just to play. Okay, let's get another one. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Yeah, I mean, that's another theme that's really on the collective at the moment, is many people are really trying to move towards purpose work, really discovering what is meaningful. So you might, Gemini, being, really called to journey to somewhere internally, to journey to something in your life that is more on passion and purpose, be it in your work, in your romantic life. What is your Imrama? What does your heaven on earth look like? And maybe it's time to take some conscious steps, Gemini, in creating that. Let's get a Yogic Path card from Sahara Rose, illustrated by Danielle Noel for Gemini. Sattva. So Gemini, Sattva is the energy of purity and clarity, and it says that you've let go of things that were holding you back and are reaching deeper levels of clarity. Maybe you've cleaned up your diet, your home, your relationships, your thought patterns, your career goals, and now you are experiencing the joys, we've talked about joy, that come with purity, Sattva. So what have you been letting go of? What have you been releasing, Gemini? Maybe you're going through a release this week. I'm thinking 10 of Wands, I'm thinking Death card, that kind of thing. And with every little thing that we release that's not in alignment for us, we make more space to invite in what truly is meaningful. We move one step closer to our Imrama, our heaven on earth. So let's get out the tarot story. I'm intrigued to see where this is heading for you, Gemini. Let's begin with the energy of the recent past, the Star. Wow, beautiful. I mean, it's the energy of rebirth here, and it comes in after the Tower, so some of you may have gone through Tower moment. Let's get the current or focused energy. Victory, Six of Wands, beautiful. I love it. Let's get the near future outcome energy, Gemini. Near future energy for Gemini, please. Thought it jumped, it didn't. Oh, there we go. We've got two. Wow, okay. We have got the Devil with the Strength card. Maybe that's what you have been releasing, or maybe there is something more to be released in the future there, Gemini. I've got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify this. Clarifying the Star. There it goes. Perspective, the Hanged Man. It's clarifying the Six of Wands, Gemini. It's too many. Well, it is the Strength card again, the card of Leo. Double hit of that, guys. Let's clarify the Devil, which is the card of Capricorn, with the Strength card again in the outcome position for you. Seven of Swords. Okay, well, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. You know, we've got something coming in that near future position. I think it's another thing to be dropped here, but I feel like you've already been doing some work of that, Gemini. You know, you've already been moving away from what doesn't serve. I mean, here in the recent past, or what's led you up till now, we've got the Eight of Wands, the Star, and Perspective, the Hanged Man. You know, as I mentioned just before when the Star came out, it is the major arcana that follows on from the Tower energy. And you know, the Tower being that big card of sudden and quite dramatic change. You know, it can be, you know, the sudden ending of a job, career, relationship. It can be a massive illusion being shattered within us, or a revelation. It's that kind of energy, and through that ending, that change, you know, we go through a sense of rebirth. And, you know, the Eight of Wands here is also the card of change as well, you know, sudden change as well. And I really feel like change is upon you here, but I think we've got more to come. There's more to be revealed in this situation here, Gemini. So that's interesting. I mean, we've got the Hanged Man here with this as well, and you know, the Hanged Man is that energy of maybe we need to take a different perspective. There's still another viewpoint here. There's still something else to be seen. You know, there is still something else to be released that's going to give you even more, you know, clarity, sattva. Or maybe we need to tune into that energy to really see a blind spot that might be waiting for us. So the Hanged Man is that also that energy of, you know, there might be an insight, a message that's going to come through that's going to reveal this kind of toxic energy that we see at the end of the reading. And with the Eight of Wands, that message could come through social media, text, telephone. It's generally like through the airwaves rather than face to face. So there could be a divinely guided or divinely timed message that comes in that helps you see a blind spot that could involve this devil energy with the Seven of Swords, some kind of something happening behind the scenes is what I'm really saying here. And I really feel that whatever this is that's coming in for you, Gemini, is going to liberate you in some way, is going to really initiate that sense of rebirth we see here, right? I mean, yeah, the Star says that you are in the process of healing and rebalancing after that Tower moment. You know, getting your energy in the right place and getting grounded again so that you can move closer to your divine wish fulfillment, your Imrama, because you're being called somewhere. But there's still a little bit more to play out is what I'm really seeing here as well. So Gemini, in the current or focus energies, we've got the Six of Wands and the Strength card of Leo. So some of you may be dealing with a Leo because we do have that appearing twice here in this reading. But what it's really saying here is that you have claimed a victory here, Gemini, or you will be claiming a victory this week. So it could be a victory over your own inner demons, over your own ego mind, or that of somebody else, right? So there has been, you know, a good milestone here, but there's definitely a little bit more to play out in this. You know, the Six of Wands really says we've come out of the worst, we've ridden out of the darker time, out of that tower that fell, and we are moving closer towards our healing, our joy, our love, our harmony and balance with the number 6 here, right? You have been taking the inspired action that you need to, Gemini, to move closer to that. And people can see that change in you with the Six of Wands. You know, it can be that card of being publicly celebrated and being very magnetic and having that sense of self-confidence. So that's really great here. I guess the reminder with the Strength card is to keep the ego mind under control, because sometimes that is the inner demon, the beast, that can, you know, really lead us and sometimes lead us towards people and situations that are not the best for us. So the idea is that we want to try and quieten the ego mind, the ego mind, and allow the wisdom of the higher self, you know, the angel here, to speak through. So that's what I'm seeing there, Gemini. Because interestingly, in the outcome position here, look what we've got. The Devil, Strength, and the Seven of Swords. So we've got Capricorn, Leo, Seven of Swords. So this definitely could be your own mind running away with you in a situation, Gemini. I mean, the swords are generally the energy of the mind. The Devil is that sort of sense of toxicity or self-limitation, you know, the limitations that we place on ourselves. And the Strength card here can be our ego, mind, or inner demons. So that's one scenario here. Is there's something that's really eating you up from the inside? It's time to release it and purify it with that Sattva energy, if so. The devil energy, of course, can be somebody else's devil energy as well. You know, some kind of toxic person in your life or situation that keeps you restricted from truly liberating, like the Hanged Man here. So I feel like there is going to be some information that comes out this week, Gemini, that kind of reveals this I cannot talk today, sorry guys, that reveals this blind spot, that reveals this little corner of darkness is what I'm seeing here with that devil energy. So be on guard with that. It could be within yourself, or it could be, you know, from somebody else as well. The Seven of Swords can be that sense of deception, somebody taking from you, somebody maybe using their intellect in unconstructive ways against you, right? Just make sure that, you know, you're operating from the right place here, Gemini. And, you know, it's when we, you know, operate from a place of healthy intellect, not from the ego mind, you know, that's when we unlock our infinite potential here and have that sense of self-mastery. Now we've got the King of Pentacles hanging out over the side here, the card of Taurus. And it's interesting because if this is kind of deception, you know, King of Pentacles is a real card of trust and commitment. So there's something to be let go of or released so that we can move into a greater place of trust and commitment in our lives. And it's from that place that you can really, you know, start to build abundance in your life. Physically, you know, mentally, emotionally as well. So I'm really seeing a big release here. And, you know, with that Sattva energy, I don't know, I'm feeling that it might be something within you. And you're really being asked to let go of that so that you can move closer to your calling, closer to your purpose, you know, closer to whatever it is that is really your divine wish fulfillment, because we have to start in this reading. So, Gemini, that's what I'm seeing there for you. I'm thinking to draw just one more card for that Devil and Strength combination here, Gemini. Let's just see if we can get one more. The Hermit is actually flipped over in the deck from before too. Clarify the Devil and the Strength card. There we go. Yeah, okay, yep. The Eight of Cups, and I have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, absolutely. There is a sense of needing to move away from something here that is hindering your fulfillment in some way, Gemini. It's interesting because the person in the Eight of Cups has 8 cups. They've had a certain amount of fulfillment in whatever situation this is. However, there is a fundamental piece missing. And the person in the Eight of Cups turns their back on the situation and moves forward to find the 9th cup, which is the wish fulfillment, right? The divine wish fulfillment. It says that by, you know, resolving or moving away from a toxic situation or energy within yourself or with somebody else, then you can move to a much brighter chapter. Like the Sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck, Gemini, and it really says that the worst is over and the future looks bright. This is a sense of strong rebirth here, but it's going to take the awareness to see where this kind of final toxicity lies, because I'm kind of feeling with that Hanged Man energy that there is a blind spot, but I feel that the insight, the message is going to come through for you this week, and you're going to have an opportunity to leave what doesn't serve so that you can move forward into potentially, you know, the brightest chapter that you've had in some time. So Gemini, I am going to leave it there, and I wish you all the best with it this week. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It won't be everyone's message this week. Feel free to leave me a comment. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect through energy, and I will see you back here next week for another reading.